But Kira is also a gimmick character, so when you hit with the strikes, she gains charges on her middle slots. And then when you get to 6, it changes the properties of the middle slot when you get to use it. It's so bad. Like, it wasn't terrible at first when it was just being able to use the orbs on the attacks. That was okay. And especially because even with the, like, 30 characters that were in the game at the time, it was easy enough to keep them all maxed out. But then they added talents, and they split things up even more, and then it just became impossible. It's just so impossible to keep up with. And if you don't have talents powered up, then you're super weak, and your attacks mean almost nothing. So doing this on the ranked ladder in gem leagues, which is really high up there. Wow, triple block team. This is gonna suck. Yep, they went for it. Ooh, manages to get me with the middle slot there. We can do that, and we can do this. So then you'll see on the top left, yep, I got knocked down. That's why that went away. Well, I got knocked down yet again. Gonna hit this into this. Yeah, Billy was one of the first epics in the game. Okay, you can only cancel it on the second hit. That's gotta be why it's messing me up. I'm just gonna middle slot you then. Yup, every single time. He's very trigger happy with it. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would dodge over that. Has to do it. Whee! Okay, he's not doing Bully Beater at all. Yep, that's the end of me. That's the end of it. So much brain power having to go into that. And that's what I mean by block being a very, very powerful strategy. He's not. He's not. It was literally just triple block. He had a dedicated back-end block slot, and then he had 2 other blocks that would potentially show up in other slots, and that being so strong, with Kira's game plan being that you have to get 6 hits with your yellows, and being only able to get like 1 of those at a time. Rider game like this, I would prefer they do a different Kamen Rider type game. Something like this would be okay though. Okay. Trent is a thing. So I was gonna go with that. We're gonna do this. Oh, I was expecting a cancel into things. There's a few mainline ones. There's currently, I don't think, an actual dedicated. Wow, this is all ending up real bad now. There's not like a mainline dedicated Kamen Rider mobile game. They are just appearances in other mobile games right this second. Yep. Knows that I can't do much of anything, is just capitalizing on it. Knows I can't do anything and just capitalizes on it. Yeah, so they're just appearances in other games. There's not a card game either. They do appear in Bandai's Battle Spirits game. Because of course. As does Gundam. Oh, the past 2 have been the replacement for Tommy. Second best on power scale. Okay. I don't think he was that strong. Need to do so. That can't be accurate between everything else. That absolutely can't be accurate, especially since the accuracy is that Zio is like the strongest. All right, pretty okay team. Roxy assist is going to be kind of annoying. Of course, they had it right off the bat. Of course, they had it right off the bat. Why wouldn't they? Look at them doing nothing except like waiting to hit me with that, and my health is evaporating too. I have no armor. So every hit takes off huge chunks of health. But they do have armor, so my hits do almost nothing. Yep. And then get hit by the whoop whoop, and we're done. The lack of armor is what's killing me. And that was the same when I was playing as Taylor and Alyssa. Not having the armor on the characters is such a huge detriment. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I went way too far. Taylor. Because not have... I mean, that was largely filled out, so I don't know why I was dying so bad. But then, like, Alyssa, same kind of problem with the talent tree not being filled out is just such a big, big downside. I might switch out for the MMPR Tommy, just because I have that one sort of maxed out. Helps if I do it on the actual... on the actual one. Brings the health up a little bit. Should bring the armor up a little bit as well, and maybe not die as hard. I should probably finish G Ranger. I only watched like 25 episodes. But finding time, and I can't just like let it play in the background. My conversational Japanese is bad. DJ Spidey 13. It's the same person. It's the run back. We get this here. Go ahead and hit it and then back out. Get this. Gonna save? Uh-oh. So now we lose 2 stocks. Lose 3 stocks. But you can see the problem here, right? I need to hit that into this. Now I'm on full stock. And then that move changes, but then if I can't hit it, that doesn't really matter. Yep, and then they're gonna do that. Manages to get this, which now causes launch. It made more sense when it caused knockback. Thunder Max Saber. Oh, good. 1, 2, gets the block. Trent being on double blocks, or being on blocks, is just kind of a pain. They are rotating into a lot of it, which means that my yellow strategy is completely gone. There's nothing I can really do with or about it. I can't get my stocks, and then when I did get stocks, I whiffed it, hoping that they would come forward. Bad plays all around. And then yet, still evaporating. Just dying instantly when they look at me. Oh great, Nokia's back. Great. Okay. What's going on here? Ooh. That was absolute fun. That move gets a lot stronger. So, No Korea has a power-up mode. When losing enough health. Boom, boom, boom. And then we can hit this. That hit for just about 4K. Full gimmick and everything hit for about 4K. So what that does is when it's powered up, it will dodge attacks because it jumps in the air. Now we're back on full gimmick again. Uh-oh. Yep, 1, 2, 3. So many things are like multi-hitting that having gimmicks like this are like the worst. Oh good, you have defensive attacks. And she's almost at super. Almost at super. Ah, Radical, you're so late! Oh, yep, steal some health, boots me. And that's game. Really? Really? Completely overpowers me there? Thanks for coming in, though, and joining the raid. Completely overpowers me with that. I dislike it. I dislike it so much. Alright. It was close enough, though. So close. How are you doing? You just making things rough on GG? Oh, hey. I can go 0 for 3. Walk there. No, please don't. Gotcha. And then look at that. They had it. They had both blocks, or they cycled from one into the other. And then we get to use this with the full stocks, which hits multiple times. So that's it. You absolutely... Really? Whee! Okay, that's bad. That was real bad. Go ahead. No, it didn't reach that far. Yeah, they absolutely had it. That was why they were like waiting for me to do it again. Or even to do something off this, which I haven't been able to. Cool, rush punch, nice. Got it. Yep. Once again, same dang situation, right? Same situation, like, oh good, I forced them into using their counter. Odds on having a block are fairly low, especially because I think he's balanced. So I mean, like, it's higher, but not that great. No, either cycled from counter into block, or had both block and counter at the same time. Either had them both or cycled into it and was just able to ruin my life twice in the same game. Twice in the same game. Oh good, Ion. Extremely powerful. Has a super attack. Has that wonderfully... is very fast. Has that breaker, which goes very far. Does a ton of damage. That has some pretty good reach as well as a strike. Oh good, we get to hit this. That's fine. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then now... Ah, there we go. Yep. I get hit hard. Okay, they fall for the bait. That's about all I'm getting off of that. It doesn't go very far at all. I'm trapped in the corner. Hits me so many times that anything I would have had is just kind of reduced down to ashes and is irrelevant. Yep, of course, baiting the situation at this point. There's not much they can do. As if I'm following them. I tried to cancel it, but it that's the one that you have to do 2 hats first. And they'll hit my super, and even if the super didn't kill me, they were going to have a follow-up to that, because of course. Because of course. Oh, once a ranger, yet another from that guild. Bouncing between Ruby and Sapphire now. Just dealing so little damage. It kind of sucks when the only thing you can do is chip away at the opponent with like single hits at a time. I don't know, they power crept so many characters with this nonsense. These stock gimmicks, not really good. I don't know, I'm almost immune to it. So Venjix, not good. And can kind of sunlock you. Right? Because they'll do this here. Yep, once again, I tried to cancel it after the first hit, but you have to do 2 first. Don't know why. Don't know why you have to do 2 hits. But for some reason they felt like it was important. that you have to do 2 hits of the attack before you can cancel. Oh, get hit by a truck. But they can cycle that slot. It'll keep you locked way down. Hits me with the super. Good. Draining my my health, I think. RPM was one of the best seasons, but it was because it was supposed to be the last season. So they went all out with it. Disney wasn't going to produce anything else. They had no buyers at the moment, so they were just kind of like choking it off. And they're like, well, we'll just go out with a big bang with RPM. Post-apocalyptic sort of thing. Happy ending. Oh, hey, look who's back. Good to see you again, sir. Great. Fantastic. Yeah. I've seen a lot of Beast Morphers. So I watched all of the first season and like half of the second season because that was what was out at the time. I'm so far behind on a lot of things. Watching TV shows is hard. I lurk streams, I stream, and I watch VODs. For a huge minute there, I would spend pretty much all of my days watching Insim Phasmophobia VODs. That's how, even though I actively have 200, 300 hours in the game, I passively have probably double that. Gotcha. I could have just breakered that to begin with, but you know, that would require me to be smart or something. Gets me with the super, nothing can be done about those. The only way to counter a super is to luckily be attacking at the point in time that they're activating the super. That'll be the only thing that shuts it down. And that's if it's not certain supers. Hey, Cozy. Certain supers like Ollies that have armor. Well, they gave some characters gimmicks, right? Because Black Tommy was the first one that came out with a super. Hard to believe. But that was the first character that came out with a super. Way, way, way long ago. And then most characters since then either have a super or a gimmick or some sort of activatable state thing. So they have done that. They just haven't gone back to everybody. So Kira has her gimmick, which is supposed to make her breakers super powerful and scary, but unfortunately her strikes just aren't there. Like that? Really? That? So there's that one that I can 50-50 off of, but then this one I have to full combo through. There's nothing else that can be done with it. Since you have to hit the first 2 strikes anyways, in order to get anything off of it. Yeah, that barely even counts. You win. Full points back. Thanks for the pity points. I think some characters being extremely strong, right? Taizan and Izzy have supers that are activatable, but they're more like combo extenders than anything else. So it sets... Oh, speaking of Taizan, it sets you up in such a way that you have just like this single hit that causes a launch so you can gain back 1 or 2 energy. And that's entirely what they do. Yeah, so Taizan is extremely strong because of one move and one move in particular. Poor. There've been a lot of crazy things going on tonight and these characters have just been bad. Oh, that's cool. I hate his character. I hate his season. I'm not a fan of Taizan, partially because of this stupid game. Just because Operation Overdrive was so bad. I actually, on my shelf, have a number of... I forgot what shirt I'm wearing right now. I happen to be wearing my my Dino Thunder shirt. My Opera Max. Yeah, so Taizan has Overdrive Kick, which is really, really fast and hard to counter. Spends a lot of time in your face. Oh no, I got Tatsumaki'd. But he hits you with the Overdrive Kick and then like does the things. It's cheap and it's fast. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's enough that it really sets you up for poor stuff. Yeah, I'm wearing my Opera Max shirt at the moment, which was signed by Jason David Frank while I was wearing it. And I have a couple of other things that he signed as well, the year before he permanently solved some of his problems.